So I added the Sofi Jumbotron to the Baltimore Ravens Stadium in Madden 25. And I'll be honest with you, other than the fact that this is floating into nothingness, right? Just floating in the air of nothingness, it actually looks pretty good. Like, it actually looks a lot better than I thought it was going to look. Obviously, the screens work on both sides, which is awesome, inside and out. Kind of hard to see because of the angle, but they do work on both sides, inside and outside of the actual screens, which worked out a lot better than I expected it to. The textures really worked out as well. A little bit overkill with the Jumbotrons now. You have these gigantic ones over here. You have the one over here, of course, and then you have your gigantic middle Jumbotron, but still works out very well. Could be a little bit scary with the fact that this at any time could just fall down and, like, you know, kill half the players, but definitely something you don't want to really think about. So does these Jumbotrons, no, they never actually show anything but that. That's something I want to see with Madden 26, is I want to see these Jumbotrons actually be useful for something outside of just repeatedly showing the exact same thing on repeat, where it just says Ravens, it shows the emblem, and then that's it. Like, can we actually make these Jumbotrons worth something? I mean, I could do it in, like, with the editing. Like, I could go, not like video editing, but I could actually go into the game files and change it. But, like, can we just have this as, like, a default thing that changes it? Because I just feel like across the board it's so, I hate how it's not, like, actually something going on, you know, in the Jumbotron. But out of all the different types of Jumbotrons, I do like this, in my opinion, the best. I don't know, it's just something about SoFi's one. Obviously, the Raiders have one. That's the Raiders have one? Yeah, I think the Raiders have one. The Falcons have one. The Cowboys have one. I just love SoFi. SoFi is just so minimalistic, but it just works out so freaking amazingly. And also, I love the fact that the shadow just randomly across the field, whenever, depending on where the sun is. That's another thing I do really like. It's like the random shadows. The random shadows of the actual Jumbotron actually works out very well. Now, if I did connect this correctly, I would probably have to run beams from, I would guess, up here. Yeah, probably connected to, like, the light fixtures, or maybe like the edge of the bleachers here, and then it would go across, which would block off some of the views. That's why I'm not doing that right now, and I haven't set that up. It's because I don't want to really block off any of the views of the actual fans. From the actual thing here, if you're driving in, you can actually see the Jumbotron, and it does actually look really freaking good. So, I mean, again, across the board, not a bad idea. It's just, I would have to connect it to the actual stadium, which would be the harder part, without actually, you know, messing up the fans. Now, I have added a roof to the Baltimore Ravens Stadium before in the past, which actually could work out with this Jumbotron. The only problem is how freaking big this Jumbotron is. So if you had a roof, you would have to somehow make this, or you would honestly make this smaller of a Jumbotron. But even then, I don't know. Tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. And also, if you want to see more of these videos, definitely tell me down below any ideas you have. As honestly, we're just kind of going with whatever at this point. It's February, it's mid-February, you know, videos on this channel, especially as Madden starts to kind of crisper off of this season. I'm just going to keep pushing Madden to its boundaries and see what I can do with Madden. And in all honesty, I freaking love this. I'm going to add more mod videos, though. I've been doing a lot of these videos where I create stadium mods, but I want to actually do a lot more mod videos, and especially a lot more franchise videos as well, like taking, you know, Madden back to the old days, adding players, legends, stuff like that. But I don't know, this is it looks good to me. It looks good to me. If the Jumbotrons were used for anything outside of just replaying the same exact team logo 1,000 times, I just feel like it would be such a better idea. Like, it would be such a cool concept. But maybe Madden 26 will give us that. Maybe that would be the huge update. We'll get like the little article by EA Sports, and it'll be like, guys, we updated Madden 26, and guess what? We didn't fix gameplay, but what we did fix was the ability now to actually see stuff on the Jumbotron. You know, the thing you probably never look at in a million years? Yup, we fixed it. EA Sports. It's in the game. Peace out.